I only catch up a chat. Zeus, I'll just do it myself. Proceeds to goldfish brain every attempt made. Pretty accurate, actually. Actually, Gwen, you're a hater. I like that. Pisco, when you gotta go, gotta go. Try and pisk up today. Only $49.95, which shipping can handle. Supreme gets a pass when it comes to activity, though. He does. He does. I know what he was going through, and he totally gets a pass. Like, I wasn't like trying to say him specifically, but that's why he's on the match card. Plus, how do you be mad at Supreme Knight? He's such a cool dude. The Reverend, you know, he's the Reverend. To be frank, the bot that ran the auto delete no longer exists, which is why it stopped deleting the messages. So I need to see what other bots do it. What do you mean it no longer exists? Why? Who deletes a whole bot? That's wild. Reverend has had a lot to deal with. Life, the missus, getting back to streaming soon, hopefully. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's definitely had a lot. The missus definitely had him pretty preoccupied. Totally understandable. I saw that Carnage is posting on YouTube, or at least he posted a few things on YouTube. I don't know if Carnage is back in the activity department, but it'd be cool to see Supreme Knight back at it again. I know he's been trying to do it for 2K26. But speaking of making his way down to the ring, he is the Reverend Supreme Knight. Why teal ropes for Revolution? Did I miss something? They've always been like that. I did not change the Revolution ropes. They've always been like that. He's doing something related to World of efeds on Tuesday. Who, Supreme Knight or Carnage? The peep that ran the bot stopped supporting and running the bot. It is what it is. Damn, that's a bummer. Yeah, we gotta find another bot that does that. Not a proper efed stream for what I gathered. Messages in the server for something. I mean Supreme. Oh, word. Yeah, I left a whole bunch of servers just because it's like I get so many notifications and it's pretty overwhelming. And I just left a bunch of servers I wasn't active in, so that might be one of them. I'll be honest. I gotta calm down. I saw a link in the damn. Hold on. Chill. I saw a link in the chat and was about to go ballistic. Then saw it was Stream Elements. You're like, this son of a gun. Golly. I heard 2K26 won't have community creations, which is dumb. 2K26 does have community creations, yeah. It has it. I mean, much like 2K25, what it doesn't have is cross-platform community creations between PC and next-gen consoles. So maybe that's what you're thinking of. You thought it was dark blue? Oh. Well, maybe it's because of the lighting. This is disgusting and burning my eyes. Are you talking about the Danielle approves sticker? I thought you'd like that, Glenn. It's in the merch store today, actually. You can buy that sticker right now. Looks pretty cool. It's a hollow sticker at that, too. It's nice. Don't surprise me that Rita has a distaste for quality beams. It's true. Let's say my inner Tommy Burnside was about to come out pre-Olympomania. Hey, channel that into the promos, my dude. Let Tommy fester and fester. No, I'm just kidding. No, I get you, man. It's been one of them weeks. Can't have any fun when Rena's around. Dang. Hashtag Rena hate. PC to console cross-platform, I feel, is kind of a must for most modern games. I agree, but 2K is much like EA, where they don't actually have brain cells and they don't actually think of anything smart and creative. And I think the other thing is they wanted to avoid mods. Not that mods were ever an issue, because most games support mods and encourage it because it gets people onto their game. But they're also cool with people having straight up porn in their community creations. But, you know, what do I know? It could be a rumor, but I heard they were getting rid of it or don't have it. It could just be a rumor. Yeah, I mean, it might have just been an unfounded rumor that was spreading around. I know a lot of people hate 2K anyway, so it's fair. You don't want Tommy out. He'll get me banned. No, I'm saying don't have him out in the chat. Have him out in the promos. Let Tommy loose in the promos. That way it's valid. They didn't want people modding the island stuff out of it. Honestly, though, I think the island modded would probably have attracted more people than the island itself, because the island sucks. Do they still have it on 2K26? Because anytime someone plays 2K26, I don't think I've ever seen anyone mention or play the island. Beat this Reaper guy. I don't know him, but he seems like a hater. Ah. You sure you don't know him? You sure about that? Yes, like NBA City or whatever they call it, it won't be going away. Great. More corporate decisions nobody asked for that is not even desired or ever will be used. The island is stupid, Trench. It is. It's more of an off-stream kind of thing. No, but even so, even if it is an off-stream kind of thing, I haven't heard anybody talk about it. Like, nobody talks or play it in a positive light at all. And also, in this day and age, why would you make something that's not meant for stream? You know what I mean? Like, they must know how large their efed communities are, but they don't cater to that audience. They're trying to cater to the cliche Madden 2K boys that try to simulate real world stuff in there so they can get a whole bunch of money, which is sad and pathetic. Yeah, Reaper did use his Reaper powers. The island is the island. What do you expect? I expect people to actually be smart with decisions, but I mean, I guess that's too much to ask for. It's destroyed after the player phone. Oh, what the heck are you talking about? It's gonna be a cash cow whether we want it to be or not. Yeah, this is true. Just like Fortnite. Villain? No, Glenn, stop. The island, to give them the slightest credit, the island does have voice lines this year, a lot of them. Oh my Dickens, Hydrate, what the hell? Dude, yeah, Twitch was like, hey, remember the duplicate glitch? Let's quadruple it. Also, Supreme Knight's totally good. Fortnite is trash, 100%. Like, honestly, I don't respect people that take Fortnite seriously or really play it. Like, I mean, you can play what you want in your free time, but if you're trying to choose an FPS game to play, that's not it. But also, to be fair, to counter my own point, the FPS genre is dying because of corporate greed and lack of creativity. So, much like so many things these days, the pushing of generative AI, slop, trying to redo the same title over and over and not even try to change anything about it. I wasn't even paying attention to this match. I feel bad. That was kind of a squash in all honesty. Yeah, that NBA Island was pretty bad and didn't serve a purpose. Of course it doesn't. Except for making money, which I'm actually stunned people will buy anything on those games. Like, those people should not be allowed to have credit cards or debit cards at all. Like, the people that try to buy Nikes in Fortnite or 2K with real money do not deserve to be in charge of their own money. I'm not gonna lie. It's a last minute project that was given to the players. Wait, what was? I'm gonna play Fortnite now just because you hate it. Yeah, that checks out. You would play Fortnite. The only thing I go on the island for is to spend my BC that I get from the passes anyway on call parts, where some dope maps. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, imagine putting creative stuff behind an entire pay island, if you will, that nobody really goes to or wanted to. Trash game, complete trash fan base, and even worse gameplay. But then again, I hate battle royales aren't an issue, to be honest. It's just when it was so oversaturated and they didn't really do anything different about it that made the genre pretty lame. What the hell? He just picked him up with his foot and knocked him out. Yeah, I mean, that's what Reaper does. He's got a weird foot thing. The island was a last minute project? Yeah, I guess that's true. I will not deny me playing Fortnite, but I will clarify that I have to. I'm freaking. I have to clarify that I have it to catch up with IRL friends. We mostly shoot that and go off. And when not doing that, if I get on it at all, really, I really just do Festival because I love Guitar Hero. I think it's also crazy that instead of creating new games, companies are having, let me rephrase what I'm trying to say here. What boggles my mind is instead of Disney letting Lucasfilm have a new Battlefront game, they just support Fortnite by recreating Battlefront in there. Like, what the hell, dude? Just give everybody what they want. Battlefront 3, because you clearly dropped the ball with Battlefront 2. But then again, Disney's the same company that kept signing a deal with EA, even though EA continuously was dropping the ball. Even with successful games, it was tough. Like the Jedi Fallen Order series was good, but they were locking stuff behind a paywall and they were making it really hard to run on certain specs, which is crazy because it's not even like that powerful. Remember when you bought a game and it was the whole game and you didn't have to buy any more things to add to the game? Yeah, I remember that. Those were the days. Those were the days, my dude. Remember when buying a game was actually owning it and not renting a license to play it? That, you know, because that makes sense. But then again, if buying isn't owning, pirating isn't illegal. Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't a whole bunch of Guitar Hero games out these days. That's Nintendo's fault, Zeus? What's Nintendo's fault? If you're trying to say the physical disc not being owned thing, not really. I mean, Nintendo got flack for it because they started doing it with physical discs or drives or whatever, cartridges. But that was in effect before Nintendo started implementing it. Disney has so much franchises in the IP and they just waste them. This is true. This is true. Disney's like the definition of a greedy freaking pedo, I swear. Instead of spending money on a cartoon video game, you should enrich yourself in the beautiful world of Pathfinder, Path of Exile 2. Currently having a free beta play this weekend. You can choose from 8 different types, level up by your character. Please sponsor me, Path of Exile. This is not sponsored by Path of Exile. That's actually hilarious. I love the plug. LAN parties were dope. LAN parties were dope. That sucker, blink twice if you're being held at gunpoint. Doesn't blink. No, you know what is a fun game? Mouse PI for Hire, guys. And that I am playing on the YouTube channel this exact moment. Same thing with Forgive Me Father. You got to support them indie devs and those indie games because, man, oh man, are they freaking fantastic. I do not speak French, but I recognize what bonjour is. Bonjour, my good sir or ma'am. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. But you know what the best game of all time is? Clowning on IGN for their reviews. Honestly, yeah, that's the best game of all time. Clowning on IGN. I mean, IGN's the same company that said Mixtape is a 10 out of 10 when there's no actual gameplay in it, but gave Mouse PI what, a 6 because of too many cheese puns. Riddle me that, Batman. Titanfall is really fun. Also, the game that I was in, there was a game that I signed an NDA for. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I signed an NDA to playtest a game. I actually missed the playtest slot because I was hanging out with some buddies, but they finally released it to the public, and that game is by the company that made Splitgate, and they're making a successor to Titanfall, an unofficial one, like, you know what I mean? But it's called, I think it's called Engulf and something. Anyways, they're making their own Titanfall kind of game, which is cool. So there you guys go. I follow them on Twitter, so you guys can just check that out. And we all know EA will never come out with a Titanfall 3. They shut it down. So this is the best we're going to get, guys. No, what was the weirdest part was them praising the kissing minigame in mixtape. It's so weird. Dude, that is the weirdest part because those were minors. They were praising a minor-oriented kissing minigame. Like, tell me you're not ran by pedos. Come on, dude. Best content ever, seeing Zeus rage quit replays. Oh yeah, Ninja, you were the only one of the only people there for that. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. That I literally wanted to punch my monitor playing replays so bad, dude. So freaking badly. I was like, why is this not working? I've had no issue until this exact point. Gosh, it was ridiculous. Isn't Mixtape pretty much an animated movie that's slightly interactive? Slightly is an over exaggeration, but yes, trench coat, it is. I'm buying that, Zeus, because I got so hyped EA announced Titanfall 3, but then they canceled Titanfall 3. Yeah, I don't even think they're gonna make it purchasable. I think it's gonna be free because Splitgate's free. But keep a lookout. If you guys follow me on Twitter, go follow my Twitter. I have them followed on there, so you can just kind of go through my follow list and grab them. But yeah, an unofficial Titanfall successor by the guys that did Splitgate. Honestly, I think that's probably going to be the best thing for the FPS genre right now, because Titanfall was fantastic, and it's a shame we'll never get 3. I'm not even kidding, Yokai. We're getting it. They were praising a minor-oriented tongue physics minigame. Can I go full Peter Griffin with a shotgun? Yeah, dude, for real. Mixtape gives me music-based games. Mixtape gives music-based games a bad name. Yeah, like, you know what's the crazy part? They saw Dispatch and said, hey, we can make this, but, you know, with minors. And it's like, no, don't do that, please. And then they're like, okay, we'll just, you know, do it kind of like Dispatch. Like, it's so disrespectful to that genre. The rig. If you're gonna do that, let the player make decisions that should at least have weight like Telltale games. I don't disagree with you. Also, guys, I'm thinking of playing for the channel the Walking Dead Telltale games. I started playing it like years ago when it first came out, and I never finished it. But that's something I've always wanted to get back into, because I know The Wolf Among Us is one that a lot of people have hype for and recommend to me. And I know they're making a second one. I don't know if it actually came out yet. I can't recall. But yeah, Telltale's really good. Telltale's a really good one. Okay. That's enough yapping and rambling here. I had the worst posture in history while doing all that. But I do want to say that there are some people attacking each other backstage that we have not been going to this entire time. So let's go back to that and see. Oh, look at that. It's Twinkie Tom, Little Country, and Damicos all throwing hands backstage. Unbelievable. This is obviously in anticipation for the TLC triple threat match at Mania tomorrow. And remember, the mixed tag team title will be on the line. Tomorrow is the PLE, guys. Around 6 p.m. Central Time is when I'm going to start. It's the last show of the season, Olympomania 3. We have 10 matches. I think that's the most matches we've had for a PLE or a show. So y'all might want to catch those for real. Sucker, I haven't started playing The Walking Dead Telltale yet. I'm planning on playing it. I just wanted to gauge interest before I commit to it. I think Telltale went out of business, Ninja. That's why we haven't seen another game from them. Like, I think they got bankrupt and closed down as a studio. But if I recall correctly, they kind of got a resurgence. I don't know if they're still going underneath the same name, but I think that's why we haven't had another Telltale game in a while. Yeah, I get they wanted to do a teen thing and teens kiss, but minigame of tongue kissing is too far. See, honestly, I don't if you're doing a teen game, I realistically don't like the idea of having teen romance that gets into that realm, you know, kissing and sexualization and all that, because that's just disturbing. Like, you have to animate, think of this, and review it, you know? Like, that's just disturbing. And it could give wrong ideas for kids. I get it if it's like a coming of age thing, I can see the idea behind it, but realistically, in this day and age, I'd rather they just not. Okay, there's a whole bunch of twink freaking hype here in the chat. And the funny thing is, I think he's the one getting hit. Oh no, he's got the cone. Oh no, don't give Damocles a colonoscopy. Okay, he's not. Don't give Twinkie Tom a colonoscopy. Nobody better get it. All right, we're just gonna switch from there. All right, that's that, guys. Nobody got a colonoscopy. Boom. All right, hold on. Let me scrollies. I'm talking about a character in a game. I don't know how to leave it be. Have you heard? I haven't played the Batman Telltale games, but I know of it. My thing with those games is I don't like it. Like I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I do not like how they changed the story of Batman and the characters. Like I don't like what they did to him. So for me, not my thing. They hate the greatness that is the immortal Twink. The original Telltale games went bankrupt and shut down in 2018 due to poor sales, which is crazy because I thought they were super successful with the Walking Dead ones alone. Heavy debt from expensive IP license and rapid overexpansion. Yeah, that's fair. I remember purchasing each episode on mobile. I will protect Clementine at all costs. Also, not the code. Oh, shucks. I wanted to see a colonoscopy. Trav, you dirty dog. I think they're trying to emulate teen movies, but yeah, it's a bit much for me. But the thing is, with that in mind, Trench, is you can make that. The idea itself is not the problem. It's the writing and whoever made the game. You can make amazing stories from an overused idea like crazy, and it could be successful. Honestly, in a world where superhero fatigue was at an all-time high, or on the decline realistically, but was there nonetheless, we had Dispatch, which was a superhero decision-making game. But there was a twist to it. You know, it was different, but it was still a superhero game. See what I mean? Like, you can do stuff with that idea and be successful. Recently co-developing the Expanse of Telltale series and continuing to work on long delayed Wolf Among Us 2. I've heard the Expanse Telltale series is pretty good. So that's your cue. Attack Trap backstage. Give him what he wants. You make a solid point. You make a very good argument. I should jump on backstage. Well, look at Bully. That's like a great coming of age game, and it's great. I've actually never played it, but I've heard that it's a great game. I've heard it's one of those super good coming of age games. I also heard it's like from the guys that did GTA, which makes me think, oh, these guys were totally lying. It's not. Also, I'm genuinely curious. Is anybody actually excited for GTA 6? Because I'm not. I haven't been ever. What the frick? Oh, it's doing that thing again. I don't play GTA. Good. Minors should not be playing those games. Did I forget to do? I think I did. That's fine. I'm actually curious how this drop is. Hold on. We're going to switch over to a game in a second. That drop was weak as hell. I don't even like GTA. It's just senseless violence and porn wrapped in a mediocre story. I never understood the hype. That's fair. Honestly, like, the GTA 5 story was pretty interesting, but I think that's really it. The multiplayer is cool-ish, but it's so boring. Like, I play FPS games, so I know about shooter violence in games, but GTA is just so lame, dude. It really is. But I think it's just an overhyped thing because people get to go see titties while shooting people, which is just, oh great, we're hitting puberty, this is exactly what we could ejaculate into. And because parents don't know how to raise their kids, they just let it happen. Bully is something else. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah, Bully is Rockstar. They made GTA. Yeah, I know that. You borderline hate GTA? Dang, that's strong. I was a minor playing GTA and I turned out fine. Oh wait. I'm not sure how to feel about GTA 6 yet, despite the leaks, etc. I'm basically neutral on GTA 6. I don't think it's going to be good. I'll be honest, because we haven't seen any gameplay and it comes out in a few months. We've only seen, they say the trailer that we saw is in game, but I don't believe it for a second, because if that is in game graphics, then you're going to need a super powerful PC, because consoles probably won't be able to handle it, PC to play that game. And realistically, like, what about the story is intriguing? Nothing, except you get to play 2 different characters. In GTA 5, we played 3. You know what I mean? Like, what about the multiplayer is going to be different and exciting? But we've also not really heard much from them, so. But before I start rambling on more and more games, let's go into the next match of the night, which will be a women's singles match between Kristen and Emily. Let's get on. Let's get on into it. The Jack? Isn't that a wrestler? Anyways, welcome in. How you doing? Making her way down to the ring, it is Kristen. It's a what? Did he just say it's a triple threat match? That's not how I set this up. Hold on, let me catch up the chat real quick. If I want to be able to go pew pew just because, I'll go play a game where it actually matters. Alan Wake. I heard that the creator of Alan Wake is like stunned nobody's playing their game and is not a fan of launchers. And I'm just like, doesn't he know that Alan Wake 2 isn't even on Steam and you have to have like some stupid ass third-party launcher to play the first one? Like, it's tough to find Alan Wake 2. It's crazy. Or I'll go to Gears of War 3. Dude, Gears 3. Oh, peak. I have the first 3 games on the channel. So good. I still get people commenting on my short where I reacted to Dom finding his wife. GTA 4 had a great story with substance and was actually more than just random violence. Nico Blake is one of the best video game movies. I've heard high praise for the GTA 4 story, but not as much as I probably think I should for an IP as big as, as big as GTA. And yeah, I know about the prequel game. E-Day's coming out this year. I gotta finish 4 and 5 before E-Day comes out. But you know who just came out of the backstage area right on Emmy time? It's Emily. Beautiful segue, guys. Of course, I'm intelligent. Gears of War is my favorite game franchise. Gears of War is so good, man. It's so good. I bet the real gameplay trailer will come out in the late summer at least, along with pre-orders. Yeah, and I bet you it's not going to look that good. It'll probably look like GTA 5, which is crazy because GTA 5's graphics is not bad, but not everything needs to be realistic. And I think too many companies keep trying to do that, and not everybody wants that. Like, look at Mouse PI for Hire. I will not shut up about that game. I don't need realistic graphics on a mouse detective game. You know what I'm saying? Perks of being a console player, I could just buy both. This is true. Con of being a console player, Alan Wake 2's delayed physical release means I missed out on some of the coolest collectibles I've ever seen, like a working replica lamp. Oh, that's dope. I guess we know why this is a triple threat match, guys. The biggest hater in WLO. The final batch. You know, it's supposed to be a nice going home show, sending us off into Mania. Just nice matches between old rivals and old friends. But Rena has to ruin the mood. Of course. With the second longest entrance in WLO. Also, by the way, Zeus, your comment in the short of Dom's death of, is this The all around me are familiar faces comment. Yes, it is. It's called Mad World. Definitely tied to Gears of War. In fact, there's a unique. Yeah, no, I know. Exalted. People commented on my actual video, I believe, saying the exact same thing, telling me about the promotion and everything. I didn't know it at the time of when I posted this stuff, but yeah, they told me afterwards, which is cool as hell. My favorite game story-wise is Mafia. Mafia's pretty good. I've never actually played them, but I've watched the cutscenes for it. Whew. Those are good games. Those are good games. Dude, Dom's sacrifice/suicide was heartbreaking. Yeah, I know. It really was. It's Rita. Of course it's Rita. It was always gonna be Rita. Hashtag final batch takeover. It's Batchamania, guys. Batchamania. Perfect time for me to get a drink and blow my nose. Okay. Boo, you lost to a Twinkie and a zebra cake. You suck, random fan. We should definitely give a megaphone to. You suck! Where's Sky? I honestly couldn't watch the cutscenes for LA Noire. I got bored of it. The soundtrack is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love Noir soundtrack and Noir stories. But maybe it's because it's such an older game that I couldn't like really vibe to it. I might go back and try it again, but yeah, it's not that great. In my opinion, at least when I tried to watch it years ago. There's a zebra cake person here? Yes, yeah. That's ZC Lily. The ZC is zebra cake. She's Twinkie Tom's tag team partner, which you'll get to see tomorrow in the mixed tag team triple threat TLC match. Twinkies, biscuit, zebra cakes, and there was a Cheeto, yeah. Bro, I went, got a drink, blew my nose, and she still isn't done. I mean, she does have the second longest intro. Maybe the longest intro, I don't know. A long ass intro nonetheless. I have a bad feeling about Mania. Why? Wait, for who, I should say. Hey, she's 4-1. Let's get it right, okay? Why do you have a bad feeling about yourself tomorrow? Is it because you haven't promoted enough? Hey, that's understandable. No, I'm just kidding, dude. Okay. Is it because people aren't promoting enough? Yeah, I agree. So silly. The facial tracking for that game was ahead of its time, in my honest opinion. Really? Okay. I'm probably gonna get squashed. You're Zeus. Zeus has lost several times, in fact. But I won't let you get squashed, man. I won't let you get squashed. I'll restart the match if you ever get squashed. You deserve more than that. I mean, you're in the co-main event. You deserve more than that. Might as well be 3-1. Hey, you know what? Short lives matter. Hey, bro, no pressure. It's just the biggest match of your entire life. Rumble winners have such good odds, man. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. You're right. Oh. Well, hopefully statistics will change this year. You totally got this, cries of the quarter. For real. Hey, as long as nobody accidentally takes out the power to the entire building with a golf cart mania, should be fine. Yeah, like what was happening on Tuesday. You know, hopefully the Lord Almighty doesn't be like, hey, you should probably stop streaming right now. And then instead of an Elysium screw job, we're getting the Mania screw job. See, Trav, Trenchcoat believes in you. And no offense taken, Trench. You root for who you want to root for, even if you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, Rena's looking really strong in this, and that's kind of scary. You know how me and Biscuit Jack got effed over? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no proof in that. No proof. 100% offense, sir. ACA. Hashtag ACA. Hashtag rise up, ACA. Well, now that's just great. Yeah, Trav. MCM winners are 0-2. No. 0-4? Is it 1-3 or 0-4? Hydre, what are the odds? Me and Biscuit Jack almost had the epic clutch and lights went out. Realistically, I like out of kayfabe. If I did not have my internet go out for no reason, because it just happened so randomly without reason, that would have probably been the match of the year. Not even gonna lie, it would have been the craziest comeback if they would have actually, you know, come back. Pause. You're riding that dead horse all the way to the season 4 award ceremony, aren't you? Yeah, he probably will. Even after, probably. Right on cue, my stream starts buffer. 0-2. Violet Blackwood and Hydrate. These numbers both lost at Mania 2. Didn't we had the Chamber and Rumble though? So it would be, there's 4 matches. Or are you talking about Rumble winners specifically? How the heck y'all expect me to break the streak? Hey, look at the Undertaker. Streaks are meant to be broken. Okay, so we're 0-3 for MCM winners. We need y'all to turn that goose egg into a digit, all right? Dang, Rita just got double tubed. Hey, Trav, you've actually done crazier things, like stand up to an entire corporation. You know, that's pretty crazy, you know? I mean, you willingly gave up money. That's crazy. Would never be me, man. All your inheritance, you just gave it up. Crazy. Couldn't be me. Yo, Rena jumped right onto Kristen's shoulders, and you can't tell me that wasn't gay. Whatever happens, just know you didn't lose in the main event while working Carmen. So true. So true. Just have the ACA break Zeus's knees pre-match. I mean, wait. No. So what, we just make the participation award as the nominee? No, I don't believe in participation awards. I'm all about actual competition. Wait, Zeus is Trav's dad? Secret's out, Mouse. I'm sorry you guys had to find out this way. Gwen, you're still here? I thought you left. If Reno wins, we riot. I won't. I support it. I support the Reno win. You got to acknowledge the saviors, guys. Acknowledge the saviors. And every time, Bush. Just, you disowned your father, become Olympomania. I'm gonna be your daddy when I whoop that ass. Damn! Damn, dude. I haven't even written a promo for the PLE yet. But you know what the worst part about that, Hydrate? I don't even want to use that line because then I would just be copying you. And it's not fair because you're so good with these damn one-liners. These damn zingers. Every time. Say that, I would crash out. Okay, maybe I will. Maybe I will say it, actually. You know what? This is a heel. He's not who cares if he steals people's quotes? Okay, she might be a badge, but Rena is a beast. That's a fact, Trench. She's the final badge for a reason. One of, and to some people, if not the best woman on the roster. Currently in the #1 spot. #1 ranked in the women's division. You give me permission? Hydrate, message it to me because I'll forget it. Just cite your sources at the bottom of the promo like you're writing an essay in college. Source, Wikipedia. Oh, man. You guys remember back in the day when you would do a report and they would be so dead set on you not using Wikipedia because of how untrustworthy it is, but now everybody wants to use ChatGPT for everything research related. It's like, guys, did you not learn anything? It's the opposite of Wikipedia. It's worse than Wikipedia, guys. Gwen pops over to the tubes just to say thank you and then leaves. I respect that. Rena pulling off a springboard, unheard of. Also, she just took out both Kristen and Emily here. I was gonna say Elena. No way. Busted forehead. No way. Damn. Yo, Kristen got some tenacity. Oh, snap. Emmy time. Emily hits the Emmy time. Kristen, stop emoting. Save the match. There you go. Damn, Emily knocked Kristen out. Go for the pin. Oh my gosh, the no sell. Oh, Emily timing it perfectly. This triple threat freaking fire, dude. From the ropes into a Danielle Harris approved kick, question mark? Emily going for the pin. Kristen getting back up on her feet. I'm not even paying attention to the chat right now, guys. This is getting way too... I thought Emily had that in the bag, dude. Oh, was that a titty board? I think that was a titty board. No way. Is Rena gonna get it? Is Rena? This might be it, guys. Rena might have it. 1, 2. How is Kristen alive, dude? How does she keep kicking out? Damn, Emily's like, swing. And the dodge from Kristen, my gosh. And the suplex from Kristen, my gosh. Big All-American leg drop. Rena back to her senses here. Kristen from the top. Rena, oh damn. Beautiful kick. Probably not Danielle Harris approved. All right, Rena, what you got? Oh, jeez. She swept the leg right from Kristen's feet. I don't know. What do you got? Rena cutter, Rena cutter, Rena cutter. What the heck? What are you doing? From the top. Oh, she hits a springboard. Nice. You know, that doesn't... Oh, no. Now we're seeing it. We're going to see the Rena cutter. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Rena cutter out of nowhere. Going for the pin. Emily coming in with a save. Kristen got the Venom drug like Bane. Yo, that's a fact, dude. Danielle did not approve some tatas getting Hakuna'd. Fair enough. We don't have a sticker for it. That doesn't count as a breakup? Dude, she landed right on them. I mean, she broke it up anyways, but that should have totally counted. Oh, snap. Emily with a counter. My gosh. Okay, this might be blasphemy, but I want Rena to win in the most heel way possible. It's not blasphemy. I approve. But honestly, what's the most heel way to win in a triple threat? Oh, Kristen's rocks just got socked. Damn. I approve too, buddy. I approve too. Emily might do it. She might do it, guys. She's not going to let her dreams be dreams. She's going to fall because Rena swept her leg from the middle rope. Hits a crossbody, knocking Emily out. Kristen back up on her feet, though. Rena in trouble. Right into the corner. Come on, Kristen. Come on, Kristen. What do you got? That would have been BS if she didn't break it up. Next season, Trench needs a call. Hey, honestly, maybe. All right, Kristen's going for the pin. Is Rena going to be able to wake up? Nope. Kristen pinning Emily, which is crazy. You'd think she'd go for Rena and gets the win. Batch bottom, totally missed that. Didn't see her do a batch bottom. Wasn't pinned. That is very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. But GG's in the chat, guys. GG's in the chat. That was a good match, though. It was a really good match. Hey, guess what? Chicken butt. My favorite wrestler of all time is Edge, and my second favorite is Roddy Piper. Enough said. Okay. I'm seeing the vibes. You know, one of these days someone will be knocking on my door, and I'm not going to know because I'm going to think it's you guys. My faves are Edge and Randy. Oh, almost twinsies. I don't know how to do it, but if you guys are down, I'd be down. When we get to the next season, we'll cook, man. We'll cook. Don't you worry about it. Wait, there's a way. There's a way for it to be done, Trench. There's a way. Don't you worry. You'll probably need to join the Discord. That's where I'll probably have most of the updates. I'll try to put them in the YouTube channel as well. Anyways, that song is already over. All right, but yeah, GG's, guys. G to the G's. Randy is great. Don't have your headphones so loud. I'm putting it down to that. Oh gosh. You will know, Zeus, if it's somebody real, it will be the FBI or how criminally bald you are. Why was that timed so well? I hate how well that was timed. I hate you, Malice, actually. And now I'm out of H2O. Now I'm out of H2O. You're not a Discord guy? Rip, rip. It's all good, though. No worries. Ugh. Yeah, that timing was crazy good, dude. This is Bray Wyatt and Jeff Hardy. Denhausen has special mention Hausen. Jared stream. Also, I low-key had to reload for how to live. It's all good. But hey, those are good picks, Ninja. Those are really good picks. Honestly, Bray will always be an OG. You know, Bray's freaking goated. I like Jeff. I didn't like Jeff. I haven't liked Jeff for a while though, wrestling wise. Just because I think him and the Hardy should have retired like 10 years ago. 15 years ago. All right, but we will be going into the next match here, which will be a men's tag team match between the timeless Awesome Wolves and Charlie's Patch. Which combination of the patch? We'll find out here in just a moment. But making their way down to the ring, AJ Wolf, Awesome Anthony. They are the timeless Awesome Wolves. I would assume that Pumpkin isn't part of the lineup here. You're probably right, yeah. I mean, unless he's like, you know what, put some ice on it, I'm good to go. But we'll find out. I'm Curse? How dare you? I'm still picking up his guts like he's a leftover jack-o'-lantern. You know he's still, you know he's alive, right? He's just like hospitalized like a mother trucker. Like Jeff from the early 2000s and Willow days. I don't watch TNA, but I will say like the 2000s Jeff, 100%. What song is this? That's a good question. Whose intro is this, guys? I can't remember whose intro is this. I don't remember whose it is. I remember somebody telling me, though. Been lurking, but I'm here. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Cole. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. It's Ridge Holland's theme. What? Ridge had this? No way. This does not fit Ridge. That's crazy. I maintain my stance that if alcohol didn't get in the way, Jeff could have been on par with Cena. I agree. All right, guys, making their way down to the ring. It's Biscuit Jack and Jonathan Fry as Charlie's Patch. What's up, Cole? Thank you for the 33 months subby whoopee and a rowie. Also, I think you have the second longest sub streak, second behind Sucker, who's at 42 months, which is crazy, dude. This is clean, though. Thank you. Hashtag rise up. Jacket's top 3 redesigns of the season. Fight me. To be fair, not many people had any redesigns, so it's a tough competition. But yeah, I'll agree with you. I'd be up there too if you didn't take that long break. Hey, you know what? You could have kept subbing. You could have kept subbing. You could have kept that streak alive. Not my fault. You do you, boo-boo. Dude, I think I was gone for like almost 2 years. Like, I took a fat break from YouTube and Twitch. I've been subbed almost 4 of the 6 years we've known each other. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I took like a 2-year break. Now that I think about it. It's crazy. He so believably went from a mafia dude to a serial killer. Yeah, that's true. He really did. Still stuck around. I know you did, Cole. It's because you were G. You always gonna be like my #1 homie. Oak got demoted to #2 though. I mean, Sucker's technically a homie. She's technically #1, but I mean, she's not exactly like, she's not in the dude homie category. She's in the chick homie category. If we're doing the gender neutral homie category, I mean, I'm sorry, Cole. You got to be #2 to Sucker. She's also number. I mean, you guys can be tied for first place. I'll give you that. I'll give you guys #1 tied. You took a break from like 2021 to 2023 or something like that. Damn, did I really? I mean, I kind of thought it was 2 years, but it didn't really click. You had to be here last season to get it. To get what? What did I miss? And then there's British Spider-Man. Yeah. Everyone loves British Spider-Man. Yeah. If you weren't here last season, you wouldn't understand the joke. Because that was literally like his whole attire. I think it was on like his back. He had like a British Spider-Man like tattoo or something. It was crazy. I say British, but it was like the Britain flag on Spider-Man. It was crazy. Note to self: Zeus segregates the genders. No, not just the genders. Not just the genders. I will segregate the crap out of anybody. You see what I do to people that like pineapples on pizzas? Out of here. He did, and it was glorious. Hey, you know what? In last season, the Awesome Wolves, they were like a freaking, I mean, they're still a crazy good tag team. But they haven't had the stories that they've had last season they have this season. So a lot of the newbies don't know their game like that. But they got game. They got game. I'll see myself out then. I like pineapple on pizza. You would, Trav. You would. That makes sense. Dude, last season was like the best form of chaos ever. Exalted, I'm not talking about like actual characters that are a British Spider-Man. I just mean like it was Peter with a British flag. Looks at Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Bowser. Hey, don't forget the Super Mario Civil War. Don't forget we had a Super Mario Civil War. Oh man. Or the Magnum Dongs. Oh my gosh. The Magnum Dongs were like the longest reigning tag teams in history. And the Tide Pods, the biggest menaces to society. The twins, the Tide Pods were twins. You only knew the difference because one wore a maid outfit for some reason. Dude, actually Magnum Dongs was like, I don't know what I did to them, but they were like the strongest group ever. Like it was really tough to have people beat them. Like, I'm glad universe mode was a thing, dude. Ooh. Good job, Jonathan. Also, in season 2, which most of you guys weren't here for, there was a stupid ass storyline where Sucker was being torn between two factions, and they had to fight over who gets Sucker. Like, it was, I'm not saying Vince McMahon level stuff, because that just sounds wrong, but it was that stupid in season 2. Like, it was so dumb. Trav, we need to make the Pineapple on Pizza Alliance. We need to watch out for each other from these haters. That's the real anti-corporate alliance. People that like pineapples on pizza. Hey, the Imperium furries were dangerous, Hydrate. Let's be real. The Imperium furries were a danger to society last season. He was part of Tide Pods confirmed due to maid outfit. It actually wasn't me. Fun fact, it was not me. I can keep going. Yeah, season 3 was crazy in the best way possible. Like, it was pure fun. I vaguely remember the Imperium furries. Yeah, I know you were around that time, like towards the middle or end of season. No, I think you might have been there all of season 3, but like periodically. We had an entire show called Fun Days. Fun Days was cool. Fun Days was cool. So, how do you feel about pineapple on open topped baked sandwiches? I don't like that. The original Schmeat title was legendary. I mean, Schmeat 2.0 we have this season's not bad either, you know. I think it's almost a 1-for-1. I think I did a good job at making it almost a 1-for-1. Wrestling is at some of its best when it's silly. I'll agree to that. Sometimes some of the best moments in storylines can come from the silliest. All of season 3, I was only active when I could be because I was having issues with cattle. All good, all good. I've been trying to get a Muffin to come back in, but he'll be like, he'll tell me, he's like, yeah, I'll come back in, you know, I'll join back in. I wanted to, and I want to get back into it, and then he won't. I'm like, damn it. You know, one season 3 OG I miss a lot, Magic Moonshot. I mean, she's still around. She's just not on that. She's not on that side of the community. But yeah, dude, Moonshot as a call, dangerous, man. So dangerous. I started WLO originally just making people in the community for fun, and it just kind of evolved from there. Ooh, big botch from AJ. But yeah, Moonshot actually, she did the one shot D&D campaign, as I was saying, the Dragons of Stormwreck Isle D&D module we did on the D&D channel. She DM'd it for those that don't know, and it was super fun, super fun. Yeah, no. Jonathan won via A boot to the face, a kick. I think the reason why is because Anthony was way too late in trying to break up AJ there. But it was so crazy how that happened. See, he tried to go for it there too. He tried to go for it there. And Anthony was like, nah, not in my book. That kick was not Danielle Harris approved. Unreal, you'd think it would be. Let's see if we can get the full replay right here. Big oh, that wasn't even a full kick. That was like kind of like a calf. Hit him with a calf. See, look, and Anthony was just way too. I don't know what's wrong with Anthony. Totally missed his cue. But GG's, guys. GG's. It's a spinning leg lariat, Zeus. Yeah, so the kick to the face, man, it was just crazy. Absolutely crazy. That is some weird ass mouth movement. Like what the frick, dude? Damn. Dude, my posture's been getting so much worse lately. Awesome Wolves breaking up. I don't see them ever breaking up, to be honest. They could be 0-72 and they'd still be together. Weak finish. Yeah, I'm with you there. On the topic of silly names, you'd be pleased to know, Zeus, that I have been tossing around more silly additions to the roster of snack characters. Let's hear them. Let's hear them. Ding and dong. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that is so freaking good, dude. That is so good, man. I'm sold. Zeus approved. Next, what else you got? Ding and dong. The ding dongs. Oh, I love that so much. Oh my gosh. At this point, we may have a full faction of Hostess gang members. I mean, hey, we were just talking about in season 3, I had the entire Super Mario family, dude. I had Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Bowser. Bowser was very tough to try to make. So anything's possible, dude. If this were even a few months earlier, Ding and Dong would be a tag team champions. Do not bring up Peach ever again. Stop. Oh yeah, Gwen has PTSD from Peach. Like, dude. Peach, yo, if y'all want to know somebody that really effed Gwen up, like really knocked her the frick out, it was Peach. That girl had her number. She was not letting Rena get a single dub. I'm not even kidding. But I think she got a win over her eventually. Can we get Mega Man next? Maybe. Make Scooby-Doo the manager? Dude, Scooby-Doo the manager? No. It's got to be Shaggy, because doing a dog is going to be a little difficult. I think they only have like a cat. No, maybe. You know what? Maybe doing a dog is actually possible. They do have that little hyena-looking ass mask. That might be possible. I could probably do that. We got the Twinking Tom Daddy. Hold on, what? Daddy Muffins, Travie Cakes, and Dig and Dog. Oh yeah, Muffin Josh. That we can't forget about Muffin Josh. He's low key here. I beat her. Yeah, I did once. Yeah. I think that was like your final hoorah was getting that win over her. The Doge head. That's what it is. Yeah. You could do a Scooby-Doo family trio, Scooby, Scrappy, and Dummy Doo. Nah, I'm not gonna try to have a bunch of dogs. But I see what you're saying. We could do Mystery Inc. though, and just have Fred, Velma, Daphne, and then manager is Scooby. You know, that's That might be a thing. Nah, but you could have. Get out of my head. Mouse is like, damn it, you said what I was gonna say. My bad, his name is Scooby Dumb, not Dummy Doo. I actually don't know who you're talking about there. I thought that was a mistype, Trench. That's an actual character? Is that like a new character? Because I don't remember that in the OG stuff. Try not to have a bunch of dogs yet. The saviors exist. What does that mean? Although we see how well having a pack of dogs to sick on people worked for Jerome. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, so whoa, Ninja in another chat. All right, let's get the show on the road. It's almost freaking midnight for me, midnight for some of y'all's. So we're going to get into the co-main event here, ladies and gentlefish of the jury. It's going to be a 2 out of 3 falls, a rematch against Danielle Harris and Zombie. The winner will be the official #1 contender for the NOS Women's Aero Championship and make their way to Olympomania 3 tomorrow to face Elena Travis for the NOS Women's Aero Championship. Danielle lost to Zombie a few weeks back, and since then has been clawing her way to the top. Now, Zombie is a very dominant woman in the division. I think she just beat Emily on Tuesday. So, will Zombie keep Danielle down, or will Danielle defy the odds and have herself a Daniel Bryan-ass story? We'll find out here in just a few moments. Now that's a thumbnail. That is a thumbnail. Making her way down to the ring, she is the daddy of WLO. Zombie. Yeah, so stop yapping. Shut up and wrestle. It's 2 in the afternoon for you Aussies? Damn, that's a weird ass time. Han, is it the 30th or the 29th for you guys? I need to know if you're ahead or behind. Acknowledge us. Yeah, that's what Gwen said it. Acknowledge the saviors. No, he's from the 80s. He's Scooby cousin. It's like albino, almost. Really? I don't remember that. I have seen that cartoon, but I don't remember that character ever popping up, but I could be wrong. Like, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it. If you do Mystery Inc., you could do a villain group with some of their monsters. Ooh, maybe do it where it's... I'm not actually going to do this, but it's an idea. Have them be like a Wyatt family thing where they're regularly Mystery Inc., but if they're trying to do a Finn Balor, Demon Balor situation, they turn into monsters. You know, you could play with the symbolism of we are the real monsters after all kind of thing. It's not a bad idea. Acknowledge that without the faction you're in, you'd be nothing. Damn. 30th with the future, man. Damn. The future. How'd the future look? The Aussies are ahead by 16 hours. Damn. All right, we'll make our way down to the ring. She is Danielle Harris. Wait, we should see He-Man so we can have Skeletor. Everywhere's the place. Approved. Believe in the comeback. Guys, Danielle, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Because last time I did, I jinxed her. And I have to remember that. I have to remember to not jinx certain people because 2K doesn't like certain people. Dang, Gwen says no, she doesn't approve of Danielle Harris's approval. She's been an absolute blitz towards Mania over the last month or so, from a very passionate promo to 4 consecutive victories. I said victories. I meant to say victories. But this is true. This is very true. He's not the original. He's in a couple of the 80s spin-off. He would act like Sherlock Holmes and was kind of dumb, hence the name. Oh. Interesting. Is that canon, though? Is that canon to the Scooby-Doo lore? Because I don't recall that being actually canon to the Scooby-Doo lore. I don't recall that.
You know, I've seen all 152 seasons and episodes of that show, and I've never seen that character in there.
Stop.
You know, according to my calculations, that actually, that their character was only popped up in the 1992 episode of Hey There, Scooby-Doo, and that character was actually not canon. It was just a special holiday episode. I don't barely recall that.
I'm not making fun of you, Trench, by the way. I'm making fun of people that are like that. I just want you to know. But hilarious. I can't keep defending this behavior. Get out. Danielle all the way. Okay. Trench. Okay, I see you.
Actually, this isn't really canon. Real fans would know this. Actually, according to my calculations, this is actually not canon. That's a part of the Legend series. Real fans would know that, okay?
That voice is not Danielle Harris approved. Yeah, I think he's canon. But I also think it's canon that Shaggy is related to the Confederates. Oh, wild lore tidbit. Yeah, you know, Shaggy actually was on the other side of the aisle in the Civil War, you know. That's actually canon. Yeah. See, making that sticker an emote was a good choice. It's a meme that transcends efeds. This is true. This is true. Hey, when you're right, you know. Now just I forgot to put it in the Discord. There you go, dude. I can get like that sometimes. I have to check myself. It's funny. No. You weren't getting like that, but it just reminded me of those kind of people. That still sounds bad, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me, okay? Blow trading, pause. Just whatever we do, nobody tell Nintendo that the sticker exists. Yeah, guys. Once Nintendo finds out, I will be up in my ass cheeks with lawsuits, okay? Yeah, you're not gonna see me or Hydrate ever again, really. I mean, look what they're trying to do. Look what they tried to do with Power World. And actually, I'm glad that their lawsuits against Power World did not succeed. Because realistically, if it would have succeeded, it would have been a super unfair monopoly on certain ideas. It's like, oh, so-and-so made a battle royale. That means nobody else can have a battle royale. You know what I mean? Oh, damn. But that was a Danielle Harris approved kick. Doesn't go for the pin, though. Is going to have to move her away from the ropes.
Actually, SpongeBob is a criminal. He stole panties in a banned episode.
Is that episode actually banned? I mean, I remember watching the Panty Raid episode on Nickelodeon as a kid. Okay, no, it's not banned. Okay. I mean, I could see it being banned because they're raiding panties, but I never understood what they were saying. I thought Panty Raid was all one word, not Panty Raid. It's on Paramount Plus. That's crazy. I didn't think Paramount would be about that. No, I get it, dude. It's funny. All right, I just want to make sure, Trench. Some people get real serious. Them just raiding and leaving with one giant pair of... Yeah, remember like the wind blew them away or something? The wind lifted up the panty. It was crazy. I was just saying I used to have that energy in the past. I need to pick myself. Self-awareness is good. Hey, you know what? Real. And that's a fact, Jack. I thought it got banned for a bit. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. All right, Zombie. Looking to stop Danielle in her tracks from the top rope. Oh, Hurricane Rana onto Danielle. Goes for the pin here. Table is out and about. Hits a 1-2 and a kick from Danielle. It could have gotten unbanned. It could have. I'm just going to say, even if Zombie wins this, put her in the Schmeat Battle Royale. It just makes sense when you think about it. Why? Because she likes Schmeat? Like, I don't know what makes sense about it is because she's the daddy of WLO. I'm trying to get the connection to. Holy ball sacks. Danielle's no-sell kick-up it scared Zombie so bad she fell. It's really good. It's hard to offend me. Oh, you're good. Correct? Wait, correct on which part? I said two things, Hydrate. Because she's the daddy of WLO. Why not the king of Schmeat? Hey, you know what? Fair point. The kid was so powerful that Zombie Tom and Jerry collapsed. Well, you know what? Lucille has a thing or two to say about nothing because Zombie kicked Lucille out of Danielle's hands. Sideways sweepies as Zombie goes for a submission onto Danielle. I don't know if Danielle's going to be able to get out of this. And she does just that. Punching her right in the moneymaker. All right. Kick from Danielle. Classic Danielle. Oh, right onto the table. Actually, right onto the middle of where the table is. All right, Danielle, interesting move. Instead of grabbing the weapons that are over there by the Arrow-sponsored barricade, because, you know, if you use code Zeus, you get 10% off your order at arrownutrition.com. Zombie, ooh, a little bit short of hitting the mark there. Danielle taking advantage of the situation, going for the pin. And the kick. I was really going to be upset if they ended there. Really going to be upset. Actually, I made this a 2 out of 3 falls match, so it's fine. Nobody got the pinfall while I was yapping, right? Sweeping the leggy! I bet short like Rena. Dang, Rena, you gonna take that? Titty more from Danielle going for the pin. We might want to see the pinfall here. 1, 2. And that's 3. First pin goes to Danielle, courtesy of the Titty more. Zombie in dire situations here, dire straits. Comes in with a counter though. Looking to, oh! Kick Danielle right in the face. Zeus, don't pull it 2 KO. You're better than that. I must not give it. I must resist. The power of the memes. Meme after meme after meme. You know, instead of banger after banger, it's meme after meme. If it ended there, I would have ended stream. She's like, yep, I'm retired. That kick from Zombie was not Danielle Harris approved. Hey. Don't milk it, Exalted. Holster the meme. Wait for the perfect moment. Wow, hey, guitar. Oh, right out of her hands. Going for nothing. Zombie with a counter. Hit her. Keep it up with the short jokes. That will shorten the length of your career. Damn. Get your hands out of my crotch with those suplexes, zombies. There's so many things I want to say, but I don't know how I want to say it. So I'm just not going to say it. Ooh, we almost had a tied match there. Oh, wait, it's still going by that. No, you're good. You're good. It's 2 out of 3 falls, Trench. She just did a 3 amigos with her hands all up in there. Hey, you know what? You got to get a firm. You got to firmly grasp it. She had to go up and was like, you know what? If I scoop it like this, I'll be able to get a firmer grip. Thumb on the cheek, fingies in the hole, 3 in the pink, 1 in the stink. You know, I might be able to get better grippage, which leads to better damage going in. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Danielle bloodied the frick up. Sets at the table. Are we gonna see somebody put through the table? That would be awesome. I love seeing that. Okay. Decides to not put Zombie there yet, but she might just be softening her up there. Does do a lot of damage here from the... Nope. Just a Hurricane Rana from the ropes. Okay, fix my posture. Danielle on the top rope. Goes for... Oh, what did we name that? We didn't name that move, did we? Anyway, she hit an elbow. Okay. Real slow here. Come on. Was this supposed to be that slow, or am I lagging? Drop kick to the back. Lucille in hand. And Lucille in the floor. All right, Danielle puts Zombie up on the top turnbuckle. Zombie in trouble here. Oh my glob. She says, the tower pizza. I don't know why I'm calling it that. J-Mo with 18 months in a row. Subby Wubbies. Thank you for the sub, man. Go for the pin. 1, 2. Right in time for Danielle to get the second pin onto Zombie and securing her ticket to Olympomania 3. Danielle has done a 180 compared to how she started off the post-Clash run. She is on a winning streak. She is going to the show of shows. And Danielle is looking for gold. Elena's got to be in trouble. Like, Danielle is on a run that Elena can recognize. She's like, game recognizes game. Her first Mania. Her first Mania right here. And Zombie. Let it happen. But GG's, guys. GG's. Oh, well, good morning, Sleepy Beauty. How are you, J-Mo? Shut up and grow. Damn. J-Mo went, gotcha, bitch. That was funny, though. At least I got there twice by myself. Dude. You need to relax. Wootha, you need to relax. Me and my besties fight our own battles. Yeah, you tell her. You tell her, Quaid. Yeah. Go off, or whatever. Yeah, this song's gonna banger. What did I tell you? Wait, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. I'm an innocent black man. Don't come at me. It's racism. Wait, what did I do, Gwen? What do you mean stop it? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Black man with a name tag. Actually, it's an inverted name tag. Thank you very much. Get your facts straight. Unbelievable. You forgot your name? What do I not forget? Let's be real. Come on, let's be 4 eels for a second. Okay, let's be 4 eels. All right, well, that was the co-main event, guys. You thought I was done. No, we are not done just yet. We have one more match to go. And this one, it's...
I am afraid. Our maidenness.
Can we, like, get to this battle royale? These people are too crazy right now, especially Gwen. He's like, hey, someone took their caffeine too much. Someone took too much caffeine. Let me put these contestants down, actually. I forgot to write them. Contestants. Stop. I don't remember putting him in there. Did I do that? No, I don't care. But I'll leave him in there. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to go into the main event here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a battle royale. It's a mixed battle royale. No title on the line. It's just for funsies. Me just throwing in random people in that I didn't really figure out how to put them into a match. So we're going to go ahead and take a look to see how this royal goes. Battle-y, I assume. That was the match. Just kidding. All right. Who are the contestants? Well, here they are, making their way down to the ring, straight from the African continent of Africa. She is the legend. She is all air. She is Air Jelani. Gwen's PTSD has been triggered. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can buy the Air Jelani merch in the merch store today, both the red and white editions. This is why I hate you. Talking about a face that hasn't been seen in a long time. I think we saw her a few weeks ago. But in terms of activity, yeah, I know. People have pushed Kobu away from the efed scene. And so it's unfortunate, but, you know, he's kind of just backed off. Which is understandable. But he's an OG. He's a GOAT. Jelani last season, menace. Yeah, Kobu does live in Africa. So in terms of stream activity, it's like it's rare for us to be up at the same time. Like right now would be a good time because it's late for us. But it'd be like kind of early for him. Oh yeah, super nice guy, super nice guy. South Africa, there we go. And making his way down to the ring. He is one half of the Daddy Muffins. He is the buttered up muffin, Josh. Oh yeah, Kobe's a wonderful guy. He's 8 hours ahead of us, gotcha. This is a very important question. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Cherry Lane? You don't like Muffin Gwen, who do you like? Is there a single person you're actually cool with? Well, I definitely don't think it's this person. Or is it? Nope. Making his way down to the ring. The Cortex Berlamps driver himself. Cortex. We tried to push him as a bad guy so much. Who, Kobu or Muffin Josh? Honestly, like he kind of was like, here's the seeds, go plant them. And as soon as we started watering the seeds, nobody liked the food. But how are you gonna boo a guy named Muffin Josh? That's a solid point. It's a solid point. Sky and Damicos? Yeah, that's fair. Wait, hold on, what about Zeus? Never mind. Now, you probably don't like Zeus. Well, he's giving you gold. The princess of WLO. Yeah, that's true. Cortex, the princess W. I think her mindset's finished. I like this guy now that he's not associated with W's. He was never associated with you. Damn! Iron. Now what the Trav's like, yo. Freaking shooting all over the place. That bird was Danielle approved. All right, who's up next? Oh, you're getting it. That's all I hear. Well, speaking of Sky, your WLO Women's Champion, the longest reigning, the undefeatable, a part of Havoc, and the Saviors, Sky Florence. It's been a minute since we've seen her in the ring as a champion. It's tough to really get some, you know, in-ring action without risk of, you know, interference or losing your title. I used to like this guy. Then she went corporate, so now I don't. Dang, it's so late. Why are you up? Em, why are you up? That's the real question. You know, have you saw my Discord notifications? No, I'm just kidding. No, I started late because I had to stay late at work, which delayed the stream. And I also was even more late because I had to file a claim because my final record for the Mouse PI for Hire game did not arrive when they said it arrived. And they said they left it at some locker but didn't give me a code or where. So now it's just nowhere. And I'm so upset about that. But hi, Emmy Poo. How are you? Welcome in. I hear him boos. Why am I hearing boos? All right, guys. You know you love him. He's the All-American J Money, making his way down to the ring. 1/3 of the WLO faction champions, the modern day Saints. Yo, that champion that belt looked clean. Boo? Damn.
Sing it with me now.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Oh, fight for your life. I'd rather not. Okay. I hope you break MDS next. Jeez. At least beat them for the titles. Get the titles for us. We're at the end of the season, so I'm going to say it. I liked original J Money a lot more. Really? That's fair. That's fair. I kind of like this J Money. I think the black, gold, and white and the American vibes is just so cool. It's just so cool. I think it's clean. I think it's clean. He had a unique presence about him. That's fair. He switched up his intro, and I'm like, dude, the only way we make this make sense is if we go all-American with it. So we did. But you know who everybody loves to see pop in the ring? She is a part of the Hostess Gang locale version. It's ZC Lily. We need a full Zeus cover of Real American ASAP. Don't worry, I got you. This one, while still nice, uses the overplayed American style gimmick and ditched 90% of the money-based stuff. Hey, that's fair. That's totally fair. I do agree that with how the stories were going, if he would have stayed with the money stuff, it would have fit better. But honestly, I don't mind it. You didn't even see the PLE match card? Dang, Glenn. Catch up. Catch up, girl. All right, well, we haven't seen this guy in ages. But you know it. It's Malek. Go. Fat 2. Malek. Go. Fat 2. Malek. Go. Fat 2. Malek. Go. Fat 2. So, oh no, let me pick up the chat first. Oh, I got my nose is just so bad right now. Snorting some air. That's all I'm doing. ZC Lily walking to her first Mania as well tomorrow. This is true. So many firsts for Mania. Buddy, I'm barely on Discord. Shame on you. Her first actual poster too. She was on a very small cameo on the Pandora's Box poster. Yeah, I think she was like in the smoke for the Pandora's Box one, which is kind of fun. Timu Oba, shut up and wrestle. Damn, instant clap. One of the greatest what ifs of season 4. So much potential, so little active. Dude, honestly, like, yeah, I worked with Toadstool on getting Maleko like made in terms of like vibes and design. I was like, dude, if we go this direction, you can absolutely cook, man. And he was so on board. And when we introduced Maleko, it was like, dude, this, okay, Olivia Rhodes coming down to the ring. I put her in there because it was fun. I was like, Maleko is looking great, looking strong, so much potential here. And then, like Trav said, he just fell off the face of the earth. I think he pops into Discord like every once in a quarter. But it's like, bro, what happened? Like, no word. We worked so hard on the character and then just disappeared. Which is a shame. Like, I would have loved to push Maleko, dude. Maleko, Matt,
Matt Holland, that was another one. I was like, okay, I could see some potential with this one too. Sean Lachlan, that was another cool one we could have pushed like crazy. So many rookies with like so much potential, dude.
She was at the bottom half, buried by the smoke. Yeah, like Tom being at the very bottom left of the MCM poster. And now they're both got their own. How far they have come. Is this zombie? No, it's Olivia Rhodes. Oh, Olivia. It's complicated bestie. Yeah. The most complicated frenemy ship ever. Once in a blue moon, for real. Yo, what's up, Damicos? Welcome in. How you doing? You missed quite a show today. Me and tagging with Sean and Malika Loki just appeared in my brain now. That was cool, honestly. Essner joined in and basically said, yeah, F this. Did he really? Is that why he just dipped out of nowhere? Which is such a shame, because I was like, bro, this is... And that's honestly like one of the reasons why I didn't push for a season 5 immediately. Because Hydre and a lot of you mods who've helped me have worked with me to work hard on this season with stories, with I'm sorry, Trenchcoat, this is a battle royal. But we've worked so hard on making these stories, making these characters. I'm gonna turn this down just a smidgen because it is loud in my ear. More than a smidgen. Right there is fine. But we worked so hard. I worked a damn well super hard. And you got like, I'm trying to go full-time in content creation. You know, I'm posting on YouTube a ton. I'm streaming. I'm always trying to make the match cards unique, the intros fun, you know, the stories entertaining. And I want to make this like an actual show, something that whether you're in the show or not, you can be like Trench and just enjoy from the side, or be like most of you guys in the Twitch chat who are active in it and still enjoy it. And a lot of you guys are 100% on board. You guys are all about it, and I love that, and I appreciate it, and I love all the support you've shown me and this season. It's not gone unnoticed. My issue is that, especially with the first 6 months of this season, we had an influx of new people, and I'd worked so hard on getting them right in a way that's like, okay, you can be the #1 guy here. Go work with it. Like, we've molded your character that isn't compromising to what you had, but it's also not a redundant situation where you're like every other gimmick. Like, you're unique. But no, and then everyone's like, okay, cool, and they're in for a week, maybe 2, and then they're gone. And I'm like, dude, I don't even want to freaking do this anymore. Why am I putting all this hard work in if nobody's gonna care? And obviously you guys do care, and I do keep doing it because it's fun. But I try my best to make this like super fun and entertaining for everybody. Let me catch up with chat because I was ranting and rambling for no reason. I missed you too, Damicos. Hello, I'm right here. No, because people join, make really nice looking calls, and then they just F right off with no activity. Yeah, that's for real, and that's so annoying. In my case, Hydrate helping me learn how to make better promos. See, and that's the other thing too, is like, I know I'm not the only one, but there's so many people in the community that will help you get better. Even if there's no one you feel like you can reach out to, looking at the promos for those that are active in the promo section or as a character, you will evolve because you're seeing the level we're at, and you as a person's like, I'm just assuming most people would be like, I need to get better. I need to get to this level. I want to be better than them. You know, it's a competitive thing. It's been a great season with the stories. Honestly, yeah, like this has been probably the best season, period. And it's been so fun. Like, we've had peak stories and matches. Also, the fact that the only 2 ladies left is Jelani and Lily is kind of crazy. Oh, Jelani almost got eliminated. I almost jinxed her. I can give more context on Escanor. He's a guy who was overly sensitive about his guy doing well or not in the case of WLO, because in one particular now defunct PC efed known as the RLWF, he was a Terminator. I mean, oh shit. Realistically, if you lose, but I think that's the other thing a lot of people have is they'll take things too far up the freaking ass, man. They're like, oh my gosh, I lost one match. No, the world's ending. Oh. It's like, bro, no. Like, you can go 0-5 in a row and then turn around and become the greatest champion the entire season has ever seen. You never know what's going to happen, but you got to actually not give up. And so many people are just quitters. They just want everything handed to them. Jelani kicked out. Muffin Josh kicked out. We're down to our final three. My gosh. I did not think this final three was going to be on the agenda. I'm kind of rooting for Lily, to be honest. I'm here for that circus, Zeus. I'm Olympian for life. And I know you are, Exalted, and I appreciate it. Not gonna lie, it's kind of upsetting because it's like you're not going to win to succeed everywhere immediately. True. I mean, it's called letting the AI do its job. Yeah, and as flawed as the 2K AI is, there's another thing called pivoting. You roll with the punches and you make something out of nothing. I tried to tell him, but he didn't want to actually take in the information. Can lead a horse to water, but can't make them drink. This is true. It's a fun show. Even without seeing the promos, you do a good job of telling the stories. Damn, Lily's out. Oh, I was rooting for her. No ways Maleko winning this. You do a good job of telling the stories and making the characters interesting. Even with just matches, I can follow the story. Honestly, Trench, that means a lot to me because that's something I'm kind of self-conscious about is people that aren't in the Discord don't know what's happening and aren't into it. But you saying that is kind of like a reaffirming that I'm on the right path and I'm doing something right. So I appreciate that. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying it, honestly. I really am. We love having you here, Trench, honestly. We love having you a part of this community. Buddy, with all the stuff I have told you about, I'm glad I have stayed. You do great. Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate it. I know things have been pretty rough for you, but I'm glad that at the very least, WLO could be a little bit of a safe space for not just you, but for everybody. I tried to make our community as a whole something everybody can come to. Miss you too, Zuziku. Stop, Danico. Stop it. Oh, snap! Jay is eliminated. Malenko Fet 2 wins the Battle Royale. Did not see that coming. Not gonna lie, was not even thinking. He wasn't even on my radar for this. It was really just Jay, Sky, and ZC I was rooting for in this Battle Royale. But G, freaking G, guys. I donned the teacher cap for like 3.5 months for this Fet. This is true. You really did. And very appreciated. And I hate doing that. But hey, honestly, I think we've cooked because of it. I won't lie, my promos got better than the ones I used to cut by looking at Carnage's promos. Carnage is good when in the zone. He can be very good. But one of the reasons he kind of like in terms of promos was falling off for a bit, but he had so much going on that it was hard for him to get into the mindset of the character to do it, which is why he retired. That and a lot of other stuff, which is totally understandable. Like, dude was going through it. I'm glad you say too. Goes for anyone here to always reach out when the going gets tough. We're here for anyone doing it though. Yeah, for real. We are always here for you guys. Like I said earlier, I said this half jokingly to Exalted, but if you ever need to rant, there's a section in the Discord. You can just go and rant. Just let it all out. Even if no one answers to it, you got it out of your system, you know? Don't ever keep that stuff bottled up. It's always nice to get it out of your system. Looks at Damikos this season. Hey, Damikos this season. Whew. What a shift. What a shift, man. Team Zebra Case. RIP Z. You guys are very passionate and it shows. Thank you. I honestly, like, I'm just a passionate person about whatever I'm into. Like 100%. I'm passionate about no matter what it is. If I feel it, man. You cast a cursed Lily. Zeus for heel of the year. Yeah, that tracks.
Every time you root for someone, they lose. I can't root for people, man. I have to. You know what it is? It's because I'm a commentator. I'm a caster. I have to be unbiased. God's telling me, he's like, bro, you know you gotta like not be biased, right? Like that's kind of like your thing. And I'm like, but I like these characters. He's like, yeah, shut up. And I'm like, all right. I may not get the full story, but I can get the vibes between you and the chat, and it's just fun. I'm glad, honestly. And I'm glad that between the two platforms, the chats can interact and just have some fun. We just love everyone here in all different ways. Yes. Look at me with Ash. I wasn't expecting Ash leaving the patch, so I rolled with it and made it into the current character design. I have the genre right now for this character. I mean, yeah. Actual events could definitely influence a character. I still feel like I could follow the story and characters without having the full picture, and that's because of you in the chat. Thanks for having me. It's fun here. I was kind of burnt out on YouTube. I think I needed a change of scenery, and here reminds me why I enjoy YouTube. Hey, honestly, Trench, I appreciate that. It really, it means a lot, man. I'm glad that we could resurge interest or whatever in whatever, you know? Words of wisdom by Zeus. Glad we could resurge whatever and whatever, you know? It's just, I'm just so smart like that. But no, for real, I'm so glad that we can kind of unburn you out, cool you off. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Another thing, if you're struggling with your gear for your cause, don't try to make them perfect. Make them how you envision it. Honestly, like, just hit up people in the Discord. Hydrate is a G at cause making character design. So is Cole. Cole's pretty good. Damco's too. Like, there's a lot of people in the Discord that are great for cause. I mean, if we're talking season to season shifts, looks at Danielle minus this month. This puts her at 11-3 going into Mania. Insane. Wait, root for Elena at Mania, please. Depends on which match. In the end, no matter how much we roast each other, we all are a big happy family. This is true. This is true. Okay, he'll root for Chaos on the other one. Yes, please stop. Okay. All right. You know what's not stopping is how I should have said that. This backstage attack. Yes, I said this backstage attack because there is a brawl happening right now. And it is Sky Flores and Eden over by the Cortex lamps throwing them hands. You know, it's the last show of the season. Of course, somebody was gonna try to throw them hands right before the show of shows. And it's gotta be the two biggest unhinged people in the women's division. I'm scared to see if somebody gets a colonoscopy, honestly. Like, that's honestly my biggest issue. But as long as they stay away from the cone, I think we'll be okay. Hold on. I'm not caught up with chat. I'm also half looking at this. I envision this community as one of those elementary class pictures. When is the one in front holding the plaque? What the frick? Why in elementary school? Okay, all my groups of people are crazy people. I'm a crazy person. That tracks. Ian, get her! My bestie, get away! Of course, trench coat, of course. Your analogy is an analogy, my man. Ian, get the code. That one wasn't even about your height. You're just a freaking loser. Yeah, no, not colonoscopy. Cononoscopy. Have you not seen the colonoscopy, Trench? Have you not got to witness one before? They happen all the time by the Cortex lamps for some reason. All right, we'll have to wait to see if a colonoscopy happens, guys. Okay, Yokai just gave the definition. There we go. Never mind. We can just turn it off right now. Ooh, dude. If I jumped... Oh my gosh, dodging the spray is crazy. Okay, here comes the hospital. Get the Cortex lamps. Woo, 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 woo. That's it. No colonoscopy, guys. She took a page out of Crippler's book and just tried to cripple her. But yeah,
Colonoscopy trench is when someone atomic drops someone into a cone. Yeah, I think you've seen somebody do it. Gwen is just an unfair hater. Didn't even mention her height and I got attacked. I mean, that's fair though. You should make a compilation of colonoscopies. Vietnam cone flashbacks. Honestly, like, if you guys if I will not go back and do it. Here's this. I'm not going to go back and look to see all the colonoscopies. Wanna know why? Because that's a lot of work for me. And I do not have the time for that. Now, if you guys want to tell me, hey, on this episode at this timestamp, a colonoscopy happened, I will make a compilation for you guys. Heck, I'll do a little extra editing in there. If I can. Yeah, I'm not going to go back and do it all. Although that's a hilarious idea, Exalted. And I'm in support of it. I'm not going to go do that. Hydra's got one of the biggest colonoscopies of the season. Yeah, dude. That was... Oof. Oof. Do it to classical music. Beethoven's Sixth Symphony playing in the background as a colonoscopy happens. Move the codes away from the Charlie's Patches Clubhouse. But yeah, hey, how did we feel about the show, guys? I would say this week's matches weren't as good as they could have been. 2K just kind of 2K'd us. But I think they were entertaining. I think we had good matches. I think it was I think these were safe shows this week. But yeah, again, what did you guys think? Let me see your ratings. And yeah, I still won our feud. You won the battle, but I won the war. Same goes for Jerome tomorrow. I don't know, dude. I don't think anybody in WLO's actually like straight up kidnapped and took some dude out, like knocked him out full Soprano style. But hey, maybe you're right. 10 out of 10, patch 1 and Rita short. Gwen's like, I'm getting the gloves on right now. I'm going to knock you out. My mama said to knock you out. 7.5? That's fair. I feel like it's a fair rating. It also is an amazing chat and matches tonight. 7 out of 10, nothing horrible, nothing spectacular. Incredibly safe. Also, to be fair, that would track with like regular wrestling entertainment shows. You know, you gotta play it safe the week of. You know, don't want to injure nobody. Which is why no colonoscopies happened this week. I can't give a rating. I wasn't here long enough. All good, JMO. All good. I mean, you can give a rating off of what you've seen if you want. It's optional. All the ratings are optional. Yeah, I'd say a 7 as well. That's fair. The chatting is always 10 out of 10. Hell yeah, chat's always 10 out of 10, dude. No injuries this week. Does Pumpkin not exist? No in-ring injuries. Aside from Danielle's busted head. I'm doing 10 out of 10 in the fact of amazing show because of how chill we were in chat. Hey, no. Exalted, you're 10 out of 10. You are all in your right to say it's 10 out of 10. It's totally your opinion, dude. Everyone else, you know, they can do a higher or lower ratings. Up to them. Ain't nobody gonna come at you for your rating. Now, if it was a goated show and you're giving it a 1, I might slap you in the face or something, you know, but this is fine. 2 out of 10. None of the ACA was in the last match. No, Eden's technically... Oh, no, she wasn't. She jumped Sky. Oh, who was in the last match? Lily? No. Damn, you're right. None of the ACA was in the last match. Oh, that was mostly corporate. Do you have any idea how difficult it was to find a ripe pumpkin to replace his guts with? And how awkward the conversation was with the farmers? Can't say that I've ever had that kind of a conversation before. 1 out of 10. Better back it up, Glenn. I got you. You better watch where you're going, girl. No, I'm kidding. To be frank, it was a battle royale full of non-active people. Yeah. Heck, damn, Ghost, he called you non-active.
But yeah, it was just a fun little like throwaway match, really. The Battle Royale wasn't anything crazy. We should probably pay taxes to those farmers before we get sued. Yeah, I can only imagine the amount of pumpkins you guys harvest. I'll try to make Mania tomorrow, maybe late, but we'll try my best to make it. Hey, all good, man. VOD is going to be up even if you're not able to make it, which is understandable. We would love to have you there either way. Yeah, I need a pumpkin, preferably not overripe. Needs to replace my friend's knee. What did I mean? Don't worry about it. I will definitely go back and watch the VOD when you end. Sounds good to me. Well, speaking of ending, that's going to be it for me here, guys. I am done. My gosh, it's freaking midnight right now. It is midnight, and I got to do so much editing. I got to do so much stuff, man. I don't even want to think about all the stuff I got to do. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up stream here. Tomorrow we will be having Mania 3. It'll be, I'm shooting for 6 p.m. Central Time, guys. Because we have longer we have 10 matches. I'm going to try to start earlier. I know some of you guys would have been like, hey, can we have a night 1, night 2? No. Realistically, I'm dead. I'm burnt. All right. I really just want to knock this out. And doing 2 nights kind of also stops me from doing other stuff like editing and recording. So that's why I try not to do any night 1 and night 2s. But that's going to be it for me here, guys. I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys for being here and hanging out. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. If not, on the Captain Zeus YouTube and Twitch channel, we will be live with more Baldur's Gate 3, so I hope to see you guys there. And even if I don't, I will try to stream something next week. The award ceremony, I'll have an announcement for sometime soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. The vibes have been immaculate. The matches, entertaining. And the Zeus, gorgeous. Anyways, I'm Captain Zeus. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless, and have a great day. Bye. Damn, the song's over.